morning everyone. In our previous class, we have studied about some results related to the unbiasedness. So always the sample mean is the unbiased estimator for the population mean, and similarly sample mean square is not an unbiased estimator for population mean square, but if you consider the value s square equals to 1 by n minus 1 summation xi minus x bar whole square, so that s square value will be the unbiased estimator for the sigma square, that is population variance. So today we are going to see few more problems related to unbiasedness, and that the first problem is, if t is an unbiased estimator of theta, if t is an unbiased estimator of theta. So here they have considered one estimator t. So if t is the unbiased estimator for theta, then we have to prove that then t square is not an unbiased estimator for theta. Not an unbiased estimator for not an unbiased estimator of theta. Suppose if you consider any estimate and that estimate is the unbiased estimator for theta, then it is not true that its square, that is t square, is an unbiased estimator. So t square will be not an unbiased estimator for theta. So to prove this here, so coming to solution. So what is given in the solution? Given t is the unbiased estimator for theta. Unbiased estimator of theta. So if any statistic is unbiased estimator for its parameter, how we will write this one? That is expectation of t is equals to theta. So this is the condition given in the question. Now we need to find the expectation of t square. What we have to prove? We have to prove expectation of t square is not equals to theta. So we have the formula for variance, right? So we know that. So consider the variance formula in terms of expectations. So what is the variance formula? Variance of t equals to expectation of t square minus expectation of t whole square. So this is the variance formula, right? So whenever you have variance of x, how do you find variance of any variable? Expectation of x square value is equal to the parameter or not. If the expected value of statistic is equal to parameter, it is unbiased. If it is not equal, it is not unbiased. Now we'll move on to the second problem. Coming to the second question. So what is the second problem question is, let x1, x2, so on, xn, it is a random sample. A random sample is given and it is given that it takes the values 1 and 0. So whatever the sample values are there, it takes the values 1 and 0 with the probabilities theta and 1 minus theta respectively. So if it takes the value 1, the probability is theta. If it takes the value 0, the probability is 1 minus theta. Then we have to show that whatever the value is given, that is summation xi into summation xi minus 1 divided by n into n minus. So first write down the constant outside and multiply summation xi inside. So if you multiply, first write down the constant outside, that is 1 by n into n minus 1. So multiply summation xi inside, expectation of summation xi into summation xi. So summation xi square, summation xi square minus summation xi into what is summation xi. Already I have written constants outside. Now apply expectation to two terms separately. So expectation of Tn is equals to 1 by n into n minus 1. Apply expectation to two terms, that is expectation of summation xi square minus expectation of summation xi. So these two terms are not similar. We have seen if t is unbiased estimator, t square is not unbiased estimator. Like that only. This is expectation of summation xi square. For summation xi square, we are finding the expectation, and similarly for this is summation xi. What is summation xi we have considered? We have considered summation xi as t. Here we have considered summation xi as t. So substitute that value, which is equals to 1 by n into n minus 1. Expectation of summation xi is t. So you will get expectation of t square minus expectation of t. So what is expectation of t value? N into theta. But we don't know expectation of t square value. So for this purpose, how can we get expectation of t square? By considering the variance. So here I am writing expectation of Tn. This is as equation 1. Now I am consider variance of t. So in terms of expectation, what is the formula for variance? Variance of t equals to expectation of t square minus expectation of t whole square. So we know the variance formula, we know the variance value and expectation of t value. I want expectation of t square. So here expectation of t square is equals to variance of t minus term comes to this side, will come plus expectation of t whole square. So what is the value of variance of t? N theta into 1 minus theta. Substitute those values. Expectation of t square equals to variance of t value is n into theta into 1 minus theta. So n theta into 1 minus theta plus what is expectation of t value? It is n theta. So you will write n theta whole square. Now multiply n theta inside. You will be getting n theta minus n theta square plus n square theta square. So this is the value of expectation of t square value. Whatever the expectation of t square value we got, substitute in the equation 1. Now substitute this expectation of t square value in equation 1. Substitute expectation of t square in equation 1. So if you substitute, what you will get? Expectation of Tn equals to 1 by estimator is an unbiased estimator for theta square of theta square. So whenever they say to prove that some value is an unbiased estimator, some other parameter value, you always remember you have to find the expectation of that value. So if you have any squares values, by using the variance formula you can find x squared. So main thing is you have to remember this one, that expectation of statistic equals to parameter. So whatever the estimator given in the question, for that you find the expected value, and that value should be equals to theta square. So if this is not equals to theta square, we will say this is not an unbiased estimator for the beta square. Since we got expectation of summation xi into summation xi minus 1 by n into n minus 1 equals to theta square, that is considered as the unbiased estimator for the theta square. So this is the second problem. Next we move on to the third problem. So coming to the third question, here the random sample is given as x1, x2, x3. So random sample of size 3, only 3 values are given in the sample, drawn from the population with the mean mu and the variance sigma square. The population mean is mu and the population variance is sigma square. So since it takes the sample values, takes the population values, we can consider the expectation of the sample values as mu only and variance as sigma square only, and with the estimators. So here the estimators are given as T1 equals to x1 plus x2 minus x3. So this is the first estimator, and the second one T2 equals to 2x1 plus 3x2 minus 4x3. The second estimator, and the third estimator T3 is given as T3 equals to lambda x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. So what we need to find, the first bit is check whether T1 and T2 are the unbiased estimators of mu or not. Second one is we have to find the lambda such that T3 is the unbiased estimator of mu. So coming to the first bit, we have to check whether T1 and T2 are unbiased estimators. So how do you find expectation of T1 and you will find expectation of T2? If this value equals to mu, then it is unbiased estimator. If it is not equals to mu, it is not the unbiased estimator. So first bit is you need to find the expectation of T1 and then expectation of T2. So first I am considering expectation of T1. So what is expectation of T1? Substitute the T1 value. Expectation of x1 plus x2 minus x3. So if we apply expectation for each term, what do you get? Expectation of x1. Since it takes the population values only, you can write capitals. Expectation of x1 plus expectation of x2 minus expectation of x3. So what is the given that mean is mu? So when mean is mu, that implies that expectation of xi equals to mu and variance of xi equals to sigma square. Now substitute the values. Expectation of T1 equals to, what is expectation of x1? Mu plus expectation of x2 value is also mu minus what is expectation of x3? It is also mu. Mu and mu gets cancelled since expectation of T1 equals to mu. So expectation of the estimator is equal to the parameter. So therefore T1 is the unbiased estimator. T1 is the unbiased estimator of mu. So this is the first bit. In the first bit, first part is completed. We got that T1 is the unbiased estimator. Now consider expectation of T2. What is the T2 value? T2 is given as 2x1. So expectation of 2x1 plus 3x2 minus 4x3. So apply expectation to all the terms. You will get expectation of 2 into x1 plus expectation of 3 into x2 minus expectation of 4 into x3. Now write the constants outside. So we know that always expectation of ax is equals to a into expectation of x. So here the constant is 2. In the first term the constant is 2. So you write 2 into expectation of x1 plus 3 into expectation of x2 minus 4 into expectation of x3. So we know that expectation of xi equals to mu. Substitute that value. Expectation of t2 is equals to 2 into mu plus 3 into mu minus 4 into mu. 5 mu minus 4 mu is mu itself. So expectation of t2 is equals to mu. So expectation of the estimator is equal to the parameter mu. So therefore t2 is an unbiased estimator. T2 is an unbiased estimator of mu. So our first bit is complete. First bit is completed. Now we will go to the second bit. What is the second bit? We need to find the lambda value such that the condition is given T3 is the unbiased estimator of mu. So by considering that condition, we are going to find the mu value. Sorry, lambda value. Second bit, it is given that T3 is the unbiased estimator. T3 is the unbiased estimator of mu. If T3 is the unbiased estimator, that indicates that expectation of T3 is equals to mu. Substitute the T3 value. What is the T3 value? Lambda into x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3 equals to mu. Now 1 by 3 is constant. So apply expectations for each terms. So first we will get lambda into expectation of x1 plus expectation of x2 plus expectation of x3 equals to mu. Send 3 to that side. So what do you get here? Lambda into expectation of x1 plus expectation of x2 plus expectation of x3 equals to mu into 3 is 3 mu. Now we know the expectation of xi's values is mu. So lambda into mu plus mu equals to 3 mu. So that indicates that lambda mu equals to 3 mu minus 2 mu. So therefore lambda equals to 3 mu minus mu is mu. Mu by mu is 1. So lambda value is 1. So we got the lambda value as lambda equals to 1. So therefore T3 equals to, if you substitute 1, what do you get? x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3. So this is the finding the unbiased estimators. So whenever any values are given like this, any random sample will be given. Here we have 3 values. So in place of 3, if you have any other values also, 4 or 5, 6, whatever, the population mean value will be given or the population variance. So depending on the conditions, we will be finding the unbiased estimator. Here the estimators are already specified, that is T1, T2 and T3 values are given. So whenever the estimators are given, in the condition they have said to find the unbiased estimators of that T1, T2 is mu or not. So in place of mu, if you have some other value, if you have given mu square. So we will check expectation of T1 equals to mu square or not. Since it is not equal, we will write it is not an unbiased estimator. So similarly, we will find the unbiased estimators for any estimators like this. And if any constant is not given in the estimator, by using the unbiased estimator condition, that is expectation of the statistic equal to parameter, by using that condition we can find any constant also. So these are the problems related to find the unbiased estimator. We will continue with the third bit tomorrow, that is related to the, for the same problem we will be finding the efficient estimators also. When we will be finding the efficient estimator, here T1, T2, T3, all three are unbiased estimator. So among these three estimators, how to choose the best estimator? We use the efficiency conditions. So for the same problem,